Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 14th, 2012. It is currently 9:05 a.m. and we have rainfall approaching the northern mid-Atlantic, the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, should I say. And that rainfall is going to lead to some very heavy downpours this afternoon and also the potential for severe thunderstorms. So let's get into this forecast. Right now, it's a bit interesting. I want you to keep an eye on these observations. So we have temperatures in the mid 60s to lower 70s, and our dew points are in the lower 60s to lower 70s. Why is that important? Well, we have heavy rainfall approaching over eastern Pennsylvania, slowly moving into the Philadelphia metropolitan area and western New Jersey, and that rainfall will continue to creep through the northern mid-Atlantic towards the New York City metropolitan area and eventually towards Long Island and Connecticut today. This rainfall is important because it is what's called stabilizing or rain cooling the atmosphere. Notice our temperatures are in the mid 60s to lower 70s over much of eastern Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, just outside of that rainfall, temperatures are already in the mid 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Once this rainfall moves through, these temperatures around Philadelphia will be knocked down. And when you have temperatures that are relatively cool compared to the mid-levels of the atmosphere, that leads to what's called a stable atmosphere and leads to the lack of severe thunderstorms, but the potential for heavy rainfall. So when we take a look at the radar here, you can see we have a nice mass of rainfall over much of eastern Pennsylvania, slowly starting to push into Philadelphia. Some of these thunderstorms are strong, but they are not severe, at least not yet. And as a result, we're seeing very heavy downpours. We're seeing wind gusts. I'm getting reports anywhere from 35 to 40 miles per hour and a few isolated thunderstorms, and also some occasional lightning. The main threat here is the heavy rainfall this morning with this area of rainfall that will continue to slowly push to the east and eventually move through the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, leading to a rather wet late morning and early afternoon period. But there is some good news with this heavy rainfall. What this heavy rainfall will do, again, is stabilize the atmosphere. And that's very important because, well, we have some interesting developments further to the west. We have a strong upper level disturbance that is currently situated over the Ohio River Valley. This disturbance will track to the east. Now notice we're seeing a little bit of a bow here over portions of Virginia and West Virginia. This tells me we're seeing an intensification of the disturbance more towards the southern mid-Atlantic. So I think as you head down towards Maryland, eastern Virginia, Delaware, down south towards North Carolina, I think you have a better potential of seeing strong to severe thunderstorms than you will over, let's say, Connecticut, southeastern New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. That doesn't mean we're going to be completely out of the woods, but if we see more of a blow up over Virginia than, let's say, New Jersey, that would lead to more focus of severe thunderstorms to the south, and as a result, we end up with just some rainfall and not much in the way of severe weather. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. The latest observations coming in really starting to point towards a better development, better potential for development over the southern mid-Atlantic rather than the northern mid-Atlantic, with the slow nature of this rainfall and, of course, the stabilizing influence of this rainfall over eastern Pennsylvania and much of New Jersey. I just want to also show the visible satellite picture, and this is why this is so important. If you don't have sun to warm up the atmosphere and destabilize it, well, it's pretty difficult to get severe thunderstorms in an unstable atmosphere. So with all this cloud cover over much of the eastern half of Pennsylvania slowly moving to the east, and considering the timing of day, getting into the late morning hours, you're going to have a very limited window as far as potential to destabilize the atmosphere. And we're not exactly dealing with a very warm 850 millibar or mid-level atmosphere. So as a result, I think that the best potential for severe weather is going to be further to the south than it would be over, let's say, New York City or Philadelphia. In fact, I hazard to guess that for the most part we'll just see some heavy rainfall and the majority of the severe weather will be focused to our south. Now, if these thunderstorms do develop, then they will be capable of very strong wind gusts because our disturbance here is transporting plenty of energy, and there's a strong jet streak right here that is plowing towards the northern mid-Atlantic. So if we get these winds mixed down towards the surface, we're dealing with wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. Yes, there is a potential, a very isolated potential for even a tornado to develop because we have winds veering as we move aloft. And so as a result, you get that twist in the atmosphere and the potential for an isolated tornado. But all of this is dependent on the potential for the atmosphere to destabilize. So if it's raining all afternoon, the potential for a severe thunderstorm is, well, relatively low because we never warm up the atmosphere. However, as you head further to the south, be on guard for the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. So let's take a look at the forecast. Using the European model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website. For this evening, again, we have our cold front and disturbance moving through. Those showers will linger on through tomorrow as a secondary cold front moves through. I don't expect any severe weather with this secondary cold front, but plenty of showers will be around, so it's going to be a rather wet day tomorrow with scattered showers here and there and overcast conditions. Not exactly the best day for beach weather. However, high pressure does take control for tomorrow evening on through Thursday, producing tranquil weather conditions, and those tranquil weather conditions will continue on through Friday morning. So if you have any plans Thursday evening, you'll definitely have enjoyable weather to go out and enjoy them. With temperatures basically ranging in the mid to upper 80s, could see a few lower 90s here and there as well. But the key is that our humidity will be a bit lower. On Friday, we're going to have another cold front move through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, this cold front could also produce some severe thunderstorms, especially with a strong trough moving through the Great Lakes and heading towards the northern Mid-Atlantic. And with temperatures at the mid-levels relatively warm, above 8 degrees Celsius, possibly even 10 degrees Celsius, that would suggest our temperatures will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s, more than warm enough to destabilize the atmosphere and produce scattered showers and strong to severe thunderstorms, capable of strong wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. The good news, though, is that this weekend is shaping up to be absolutely perfect. High pressure will be in control for Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, yes, even next Wednesday and Thursday, we can expect high pressure in control. With this high pressure originating more from a polar region, we're expecting temperatures to be pretty much near normal, ranging anywhere from the upper 70s to lower 80s, possibly a few mid-80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Our lows are going to range from the upper 50s to lower 60s. We're going to have low humidity, very, very comfortable weather conditions for this upcoming weekend and early next week. So we do have some good news. We get through some of these showers and thunderstorms this week, and then for the weekend and into early next week, perfect weather conditions can be expected. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Of course, you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. I'll have the latest on the potential for these thunderstorms this afternoon on Twitter, and of course, if you're a premium member, on the premium severe weather coverage. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.